Namaste. Welcome to my grief releasing Pranayama and Kriya set. So find a comfortable seated position, take your gaze inwards. Start to become aware of your breath. Make sure you have a tall, strong spine. Bring your palms together, rubbing them to generate some heat. Stabilizing the palms, thumbs touching the sternum. Inhale for 1 Om. Return to your breath, inhaling in through the nose and out through the nose. Move on to the first practice, which is Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing with breath of fire. So taking your dominant hand, your index finger and your middle finger, placing them at the middle of your forehead, using your thumb to close one nostril and your ring finger to close the other. So let's begin by closing the right and inhaling through the left. Closing the left, exhaling through the right. Closing the right, inhaling through the left. Closing the left, exhaling through the right. Now let's quicken this up. On the exhale now, you'll pump at the navel, so you'll pull the navel in. So you're exhaling through the right forcefully. On the next exhale, swap. So this time you are closing the right, exhaling out to the left. Inhaling to the right, out to the left. Next exhale, keeping your gaze inwards, return your breath back to a natural breath. Keep your attention with the breath. Take this moment now to invite any parts within you, any energies within you that are holding dense, stagnant energy related to grief, whether it's grief itself or whether it's any energies related to grief. Just ask your internal system to be present through this practice. And let your internal system know that at any point in this releasing practice, those energies may be released in order to be transformed into new high vibrational energy. Acknowledge and give gratitude to any of these energies that show up in your system. Honor them for the work that they've been doing, for what they've been holding for you, and honor them as you release. Moving now to Kriya 1. So for this Kriya, we will put our tongue into Kachari Mudra, which is where we'll roll our tongue so that the underside of the tip of our tongue is touching the upper palate. We will breathe in through the mouth with the mudra, kept at all times, even on the exhalation. So we'll breathe in through the mouth and we will exhale through the nose. So let us begin 6 breaths. As you inhale through the mouth, imagine that a light is coming up from the base of your spine, and it's coming up your spine and traveling up to the third eye. And as this light comes through your system, it brings and pulls with it all of the grief and the stagnant energy surrounding grief, all the way up to your third eye, where it will be transformed, it will be transmuted and transcended. So take the mudra and inhale through the mouth, guiding the light up and up and up. And when you get to the top and you get to the third eye, hold the breath, hold the root lock, apply the root lock, squeeze in the anus, the genital muscles, the core muscles, the pelvic floor muscles, and hold the breath, hold the mudra. And exhale through the nose. Imagine the light now showering around you, this new light, this new energy. Again, take your attention back to the base of the spine. And again, inhale through the mouth, guiding the light up. At the top, hold the breath, apply the root lock, squeeze in those genital, anus muscles, the pelvic floor muscles, hold the breath for as long as is comfortable, and then exhale through the nose, imagining the light, this new light that transforms this energy showering around you. Again, take your attention back to the base of the spine and continue at your own rate for another 3 breaths, another 4 breaths. after 6 breaths, keep your gaze inwards, return to a few natural breaths. We now move on to Agnisar. For this pranayama, we will inhale through the nose, hold breath, and we will pump at the navel. So we will bring the navel in. This is a cleansing, detoxifying breath, pumping at the navel 11, 21 or 27 times, whatever feels comfortable for you. Then we will exhale, hold the breath, and again, pump at the navel 11, 21 or 27 times. Inhale, hold and pump. Exhale, hold and pump. Begin. This is a very detoxifying and cleansing breath. As you hold the breath in and pumping at the navel, you're pulling in all that stagnant energy from everywhere in the system so you can release fully. Remember to inhale, inflating the lungs from the top, the mid-chest, then the lower chest first, and as you exhale, exhale fully, making sure all of that breath is out. Bringing the belly in, bringing the mid-chest in, and then the upper chest at the end. Keeping the awareness with the breath. Following the breath as you inhale up, hold, and you exhale fully. Bring your awareness back to your lungs. Hold. Holding the intention to release stagnant energy, to release grief that is trapped in your lungs. This grief is often suppressed. It often isn't given a voice. It often isn't as present in terms of its message to you. Our anger and other dominant emotions often take over and often to be more at the forefront, and our grief is often suppressed and hidden away. So this is a chance to really pull this stagnant energy out from the corners and the crevices of your lungs. If you cough or if you find yourself really wanting to expel using a voice, then please go ahead. This is all energy coming up, burping, anything like that. Allow the energy to go in whatever way it wants to be released. So following your next exhalation, keeping your gaze inwards, we move to Virata. Bringing your arms, extend them above your head, your fingers, the tip of your fingers touching as you open your chest. Inhale, extending your arms above you and slightly behind you. Inhale, and as you exhale, bringing your arms down towards the mat, moving the lower back towards the back of the mat, really arching your back here as you exhale, exhaling fully. Inhale. Bring your arms again above your head and behind you, and exhale, bring your arms back down towards the mat, chin towards the chest. And move at your own pace, inhaling and exhaling. This is expanding and opening the lungs. Exercising our lungs, exercising, opening our heart, reminding all these energies that they can now loosen. This Kriya is also for releasing trauma, deep stagnant energies. And again, holding the intention here for your lungs to open and expand, to fill themselves with air, with prana, to allow this prana to get into the crevices of the lungs. The lungs are where we hold our grief. And in this detoxification process, we really want to pull, we want to find this energy that's been trapped and looped and stuck. We really want to allow those energies to expand out of the system, to be found by this new prana, to be taken out from those stagnant hiding places and to be detoxified by the lungs. A few more. On the next exhalation, return back to a few natural breaths. Forming a fist with your hands, so your thumb is tucked in with both of your hands. Let's now just gently pat our chest, a lymphatic pat down. So let's just gently on the upper chest, in the middle of our chest, down our sternum, on the underside, really being sure to get into this underside of the lungs here, round to the side, crossing the hands over, doing underneath the arm, where the lymph nodes are, very gently. We're just activating these lymph nodes. We're helping our lymphatic system along to detoxify all these stagnant and dense energies, these toxic residues, helping them detoxify through the system. And up here towards the axillary lymph nodes, just prodding them with the fingers underneath the collarbone, on the upper side of the collarbone. Very gently. Return back to a few natural breaths here. Feeling the expansiveness in your lungs now. Those energies really moving now. We're going to work on the heart, on the anahata chakra. The energy, the toroidal system of the heart to blast through all of that remaining dance in stagnant energy. So bringing your hands to lotus mudra, so creating a basket with your hands. Your pinkies are touching and your thumbs are touching. Fingers outspread at your heart chakra. Okay, taking your gaze inward. So here we're going to inhale through the nose. We're going to hold our breath and we're going to chant Aham Prema 3 times silently, chanting at our heart center. And we will exhale through the nose. And then again, exhaling fully, inhaling fully, in, drawing the breath down into the heart. Chanting Aham Prema 3 times silently at your heart center. Exhale through the nose. You may feel a little bit lightheaded as you do this, and just be assured that this is the energy doing its work. As you inhale, guide your breath into your heart, and as you hold the breath and you chant Aham Prema, I am love, allow that energy from the heart, that toroidal system, to just be powerful and emanate from the heart, blast through your entire system, cleanse your lungs. Imagine it as a light or a powerful energy or waves, just penetrating the lungs, penetrating your entire being and transmuting these dense and stagnant energies related to grief, allowing that to dissolve and transmute into a new energy. Aham Prema. Aham Prema. Aham Prema. Relax the shoulders, relax the face, relax the legs, relax into this Kriya, this deep energy practice. Breathe in that prana. Hold the breath and the tension of the heart. Emanate the mantra out into your field, burning through your dense and stagnant energies. Exhale what no longer serves you. Inhale beautiful, high vibrational prana. On your next exhalation, keeping your gaze inwards, keeping the lotus mudra, your hands at the heart center, we will now inhale through the nose and we will chant the bija sound for the heart, for the anahata, which is Yam. Again, breathing into your heart center, in through the nose, and as you exhale and chanting Yam, allowing these frequencies again to burn through the dense and stagnant energies within your system. At your own pace. On your next exhale, keeping your gaze inwards, return to a few natural breaths. To end this practice, let us enter into silent reflection meditation. Keeping your awareness with your breath to start. If there are any energies or any parts or even any vulnerable, wounded parts of us that are present with you now, take this moment to really see them, acknowledge them, let them know you can see and feel them, let them know that you're there. Bring your palms together and bow down to them, acknowledge them. And if there isn't anything present with you, then that's okay. Just send a message out to your system. That you know that these parts of you, we know that these parts of us have been holding so much for so long. And we get that they've forgotten how to release, or they're stuck in a loop, or they just don't know how to let go. And just honor them for being there. Acknowledge them for how they are and how they feel. Perhaps ask them to share a little bit with you about what it's been like for them to be there, to hold this grief or these energies. what it's been like for them to have this role and this responsibility. And again, just honor them, acknowledge them, let them know how grateful you are. Let them know that it is okay for them to feel this way. Let those parts of you know that they are able to release their burdens, their dense energies, their stagnant energies. Now, today, later, at any point. And it doesn't mean that they'll be leaving the system, it just means that they're going to release what doesn't serve them anymore, release these dense and stagnant energies so that they can be transmuted into new, vibrant energy. And that these parts of us are free to find a more suitable role within our system. They may even tell you what they now want to do. Show gratitude to any of the parts that have shown up today. Show deep gratitude for your system for being present in this practice. And let us now seal this practice with a final O. Inhale. Namaste.